Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. Today we're out in Canada and we've got, well, a special car for you today. I'm with friend of the channel, Steve Plunkett. Steve, what year, make, and model is this one?
Today we've got a 1958 Buick Special Convertible.
Let's take a look at our featured attraction.
Okay.
And here we have this car right here, which is, well, as it says across the back, special. Steve, how long you had this one?
Probably 10 or 15 years.
Wow. This one is, well, it is special, and it has these grab handles. You can see where the self-explanatory where the fuel's at, like so. That's pretty clean as far as that. Let's just take a look at the side of it and the back. Tell me a little bit about that back quarter panel.
That quarter panel is actually 3 different proposals of chrome. And no doubt Harley Earl was the one that selected this because he retired in 1959. So this is a 58. This is actually 3 different proposals of chrome trim. And what was chosen was all 3 to be applied.
Just chrome thrown on it. That's a great idea. And I like that idea, by the way. I'll show this front rim there, which looks great. We have the fender ornaments there, your antenna, the beautiful curved glass. We've got some trunk and treats for them. We'll show them that. Let's we'll pull open our grab handle here. And as you can see, we have your jack instructions, your spare tire. We have the 58 Buick, the Airborne brochure. There's actually your estate wagon, the Super, the Special at the top, your Roadmaster, your Limited. It looks and feels like Flight on wheels. Clearly they have that rocket leg back end look to it. We start with the Master of Chrome, the Limited, the exclusive new luxury car. We then have the Limited Convertible, the Ultimate in Style. Here's the Roadmaster. Let me fix your tie, darling, if you're going to be in the Roadmaster. It's interesting how they would put the words across the back, the Roadmaster Convertible. Here's your Super. There. Still your Super. And here we have your Century. Your Century Convertible, and wait for it, your wagon, which we just actually featured in a state wagon, the Caballero to be specific. You don't see that on some of these. So you can look for that. And here we have the Special, and we'll go right to your actual car is right there. Place for your cup holder, easily spilling on your lap when you hit the accelerator. You know, it's almost hard to believe that this was the baseline car when you look at this. This looks like it is so over the top and so dramatic with all of its features. What was your thought? I mean, first of all, I mean, you don't see many 58 Buicks. What was your thought when you were getting ready to pull the trigger for this one to be part of your collection?
I just love all the chrome, the trim. The excess and flamboyance of this era is just amazing. It really is.
Yeah, it's just a great car. I think there's one more page there. Maybe you could pull that apart for me if you would, please. There we go. It just basically talks about the Super, or in this situation will feature the Special standard equipment on that one versus the limited standard equipment. Just absolutely tremendous. All right, we'll close that. I'll take a look at the interior. You're getting the chance to see it because the top is down. It looks fantastic. I'm gonna open this. As we open it, you can see some of the padding in the back there. The padded seats, the instrumentation. We got a little wind coming through. The venting for the brake, your headlights, your wipers, the word power steering, your airplane-like toggles, your blower switch, your Sonomatic, and your working clock. And down here you have your vent, your lock on and off, and your lighter. And when you start this, you press on the gas and it starts. Let's take a look under the hood, shall we, Steve? Let's. Cubic inch on this one, 364?
Yes.
364.
Little tiny 2-barrel carburetor.
I like how someone, I don't know if that came from the factory that way, but I like that they did that. They highlighted the letters there, so you can see that. There's your single power brake there. Let's fire it, shall we? We just heard it kick down. So smooth. Steve, can you step on the brakes for a second? There's our taillights there. Just a single exhaust. Steve, give it a rev. Getting all the moisture out of this one. Nice. Steve, I think it's time to take it for a ride.
We'll do it.
Let's go. I'd share with you the front of this car, and as you can see, it's got all kinds of personality to the front of that car. Lots of chrome. These park lights all the way to the outside, all of these knob-like features in the grille, those menacing headlamps looking at your face, and we've got Steve and Joe on this one. Sometimes you've asked, what does my editor son look like? Well, there he is right there sitting in the back. All right, here we go. He came with on this trip, a trip to Canada. Steve, we're happy to be here.
Good to have you.
What a car.
These are fun, especially with the top down.
You know, that is a great way to describe this car. This car looks like a beachcomber car, but it has so much presence.
With these colors, it should be in California on the beach.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah, they're simple technology to take care of, and now this is a driver car, as I call it. It isn't a Concours, but you can have as much fun in a Concours or a driver car as any other, really.
Well, you gotta. I think you need to drive them. I just believe that that's just part of the process. And
yes.
This is just one of those cars where you just want to get in and drive. We'll show you kind of where we're at here in a moment. But man, we have a perfect day for such a beautiful ride. I'll just show you some of this Just like that. We have I'll show the ribbon speedometer as well. See that go up or down based on when you're driving. Slow down just a bit. I want to show them how that works. Slow down just a bit. I know that's very odd. Most people have never heard me say slow down a bit in the car. It usually has me to speed up, but that showed that right there. That's great. And the beautiful road. Look at this ride. Does it ever get old, Steve?
No, these are perfect roads for classic cars, especially the 30s cars.
Yeah.
Where you don't want traffic behind you because they don't go at 50, 60 miles an hour generally.
I believe cars keep us young.
Yeah, I'd say so. Good to have an interest,
Yeah, exactly.
a hobby.
This is just great. Fantastic road. Great car. What's the reaction when people see this car? Is it just...
Oh, it's all smiles.
Yeah, they get excited because of the chrome, or they get excited...
Chrome, the color, everything in general.
It's a friend maker. It's an instant friend maker.
Yeah. Cheery colors.
Yeah, cheery colors. People
Cheery
just
colors.
stopping, wanting to see it. I get that. Joe, how's your time in Canada so far?
It's good.
All right, good. You enjoying the cars? Well, Steve, what a wonderful car. What a great time. We're having a great time with you. Thanks so much for being a host, and thanks so much for being on My Car Story.
I'm glad you came.
Thank you.